Here is an in-depth exploration of the Miracle of the Andes. The Miracle of the Andes, a tale of survival and resilience. The crash. On October 13, 1972, a Uruguayan Air Force Fairchild FH-227D was carrying 45 passengers, including the Old Christians Club rugby team, their friends and family, from Montevideo, Uruguay, to Santiago, Chile. Due to navigational errors and poor weather conditions, the plane crashed into the Andes Mountains at an altitude of around 12,000 feet. The struggle for survival of the 45 on board, 33 survived the initial crash, though many were seriously injured. The survivors faced extreme cold, with nighttime temperatures plunging below -30 degrees Celsius, -22 degrees Fahrenheit. With no food, they rationed whatever small supplies they had from the plane, including chocolate, wine, and other snacks. The difficult decision. As days turned into weeks, the survivors realized that the search efforts had been called off. In a dire situation, with starvation and death looming, they made the harrowing decision to eat the bodies of those who had died in the crash. This decision, though controversial and painful, was born out of a sheer will to survive. The avalanche. On the 17th day after the crash, an avalanche struck, killing 8 more survivors and burying the fuselage in snow. Those who remained were forced to dig their way out and continue the struggle against the elements and the harsh environment. The trek for help. After more than 2 months in the mountains, 2 of the survivors, Nando Parrado and Roberto Canessa, decided to embark on a desperate journey to find help. With makeshift gear and minimal supplies, they trekked for 10 days through treacherous conditions, climbing over mountains and enduring freezing temperatures. The rescue. Finally, on December 20, 1972, Parrado and Canessa encountered a Chilean shepherd, who then alerted authorities. A rescue mission was promptly launched, and on December 23, the remaining 14 survivors were rescued. Their ordeal had lasted 72 days. The aftermath. The survivors returned to Uruguay and faced a mix of relief and scrutiny from the public and media. They had to come to terms with their extraordinary ordeal and the difficult decisions they made to stay alive. Their story was documented in Piers Paul Reed's 1974 book, Alive, and later adapted into a 1993 film of the same name. Legacy of Hope. The story of the Andes survivors is one of incredible resilience, teamwork, and the will to live. Despite the trauma and loss, they formed a deep bond that lasted a lifetime. They became an inspiration worldwide, demonstrating the extraordinary strength of the human spirit in the face of seemingly insurmountable odds. This detailed account of the Miracle of the Andes highlights the raw human emotions and incredible survival instincts that can emerge in the most desperate situations.